What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? Now today is November 7th, and this is your weekly vendor reset and must-buys. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But we're going to start off here in Washington, D.C., and we will finish up in New York City. Our first vendor is going to be the Base of Ops vendor. Here we go. All right, so starting here at the Base of Ops, must-buys, things to look for. We have the test subject here, which is perfect for any sort of skill build. Remember, shooting the enemy will give you skill damage, and damaging the enemy with your skill will give you weapon damage. This is a great named item to use. I use it for a lot of my skill builds. So if you do not have the test subject with perfectly in sync already, pick this one up. Recalibrate that headshot damage off for either damage targets at a cover or damage to armor, and you are good to go. Now the next one, we have Sledgehammer over here on a pistol. So if you want to transfer this to a different pistol, like say the D50 or whatever it is you want, pick this one up, put it in your recalibration library, and you will be good to go. Now as far as everything else, it's all mediocre at best. It's really not even worth talking about, so let's just go ahead and move on to the Countdown vendor. And here we are at the Countdown vendor. Remember, you can go to the Countdown vendor at either the Haven in New York or here at the Base of Ops in DC. But once you open this up, here are your three named items for the Countdown vendor. You have the test subject again, this one with better attributes, so this one might be a better one to pick up. And then you could just recalibrate the crit chance off for, say, damage targets at a cover or damage to armor. Next, we have the Firm Handshake. Now, this one is the named Sokolov Concern Gloves with that status effects attribute. However, it comes with weapon handling and decent attributes. I probably would skip this one this week. And then finally, we have the Rail Splitter. Now, this is going to be a must-buy. It is a PvP exclusive item that is never found at the Countdown vendor, so this is very, very rare. You can only find this weapon in the Dark Zone or Conflict, and maybe a named item cache, but again, that is super rare. And here it is with headshot damage. Now, what makes the Rail Splitter so unique? It is the named CTAR with perfectly accurate. It shoots laser beams, basically. All you have to do is recalibrate that headshot damage off for, again, either damage targets at a cover or damage to armor. All right, so that is it for your Countdown vendor. Let's jump over to the Clan vendor. And before we go to the Clan vendor, just remember, shout out again to the DoD Disciples of Doom. We are on all platforms. So you can hit me up on Discord to join either my Xbox, PlayStation, or PC clan. All of them currently are full and have active players. But again, if you want to put your name on that list as soon as we get an inactive player, or someone that, decides they want to go off to Call of Duty or Starfield or whatever, we will let you know as soon as a spot opens up, and then we keep cycling in more active players, and that's how we keep an active clan going. But again, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom, and here is your clan vendor.
Do you want some?
Now, the must-buys and things to look for from this clan vendor, only a few. First one being these Umbra gloves. The weapon damage is high enough to where you could recalibrate that headshot damage off for whatever attribute you want. Same thing goes with these Striker gloves. Decent weapon damage again, so you can recalibrate that crit chance off for whatever it is you want. Going down here, this Petrov bag did catch my eye. It comes with max crit chance headshot and clutch. So I was thinking either max out that weapon damage, or you could switch that weapon damage off for, like, say, an armor core attribute, and then do like a tanky clutch build. Pretty cool. Especially with the Iron Lung that just came out. That would be pretty interesting to see that. Next, thing to look for is this Sokolov Concern Mask. Now again, the attributes are fairly high, but you have to think about this one in a few different ways. First one, if you want to go armor regen, you could switch off that weapon damage for an armor core and just go regen headshot. Or if you want to keep that headshot, you could take off the armor regen, go crit chance or crit damage. Because remember, when you use SMG builds, you're more than likely already at crit chance max. So you're probably not going to need any more crit chance. So re-rolling that armor regen off for, like, say, crit damage and going crit damage and headshot damage might be the smarter way to go. All right. I mean, Uzina with hazard and status. I mean, you could do like a tanky status build right there, who's also hazard protected. I mean, that's pretty good. All right. So the Uzina holster, the Sokolov Concern mask, the Petrov backpack, the Striker, and Umbra gloves. All right. And that is it from your clan vendor. Let's start jumping over to the campus. And here we are at the campus vendor. There's really not much to go off of here, but just to tell you anyways, the top 2 items I would say just look at here at the campus would be the Scalpel, being the named marksman rifle with future perfection. It's right here with damage targets out of cover. That's not bad. And if you don't have it already fully proficient, pick up this a few times, get those duplicates, go donate them, and then you could make this weapon fully proficient without ever using it. The other item is this Badger Tough mask. Now it comes with hazard and crit chance. Now I know there's a lot of people that have been asking me for like tanky shotgun builds, so I'll put one together here in the future. But this is a good mask to use for one of those type of builds. So you could either keep the hazard and go like hazard regen, hazard crit, anything like that, or you could switch off the hazard and then go crit regen, double crit, crit headshot, things like that. But either way, this is a good template to start with. Badger Tough mask at the campus settlement. All right, let's move on. And here we are at DZ West. West! Now, before we get into these Dark Zone vendors, you need to double check your DZ resources. Because remember, this is all about DZ resources when you're trying to buy anything from a Dark Zone vendor. So right above your keys will be your DZ resources. For example, right here, I'm at 303 out of 999. So if I run out of DZ resources, I'm going to have to go back into the Dark Zone and either pick up those blue boxes or deconstruct contaminated gear and extract it. But all right, with that being said, here is Dark Zone West. And there's not a lot to go off of with this vendor. However, there is a Super 90 with Pummel, so you could switch off that rate of fire for damage targets out of cover. That's a good one for that Super 90. And then there is this pair of Striker gloves. Now, the weapon damage is so high on this one that it would only be like one optimization to max out that weapon damage. So with that being said, all you have to do is recalibrate that headshot damage off for whatever it is you want, and then one optimization would make these gloves fully maxed out. But yeah, that's it. There is one honorable mention though. These Araldi knee pads, just because it comes with crit and their attributes are alright. They're okay. They're really not that great. However, you could switch off the health for crit hit damage and go double crit, or you could switch off that health and do headshot and do crit chance headshot. Both of those options are perfect for Araldi. Remember, if you use 3 pieces of Araldi, you get that armor damage, and besides that, it's great for those headshots and marksman rifle builds. But all right, that is it for DZ West. Let's go down south. And here we are at DZ South. Now, there is a surprise here. She's selling the Dark Winter. Now, it does not have the highest attributes in the game. However, all you have to do is recalibrate that swap speed off for, say, damage targets out of cover or damaged armor, and you are good to go. Just optimize those other attributes, and you are golden. But again, here at DZ South, she is selling the Dark Winter. That is huge. So now we have a RAILSPLITTER and we have a Dark Winter on sale today. Really cool. Now, as far as anything else to look for, I kind of just got glossy-eyed looking at the Dark Winter, but there really isn't anything else to look for here. So again, DZ South, pick up the Dark Winter. All right, now let's make a pit stop to the castle. Oh man, there's Ransom walking. Hold on. Oh, you have to wait until Ransom stops walking to interact. We'll interact after the vendor. So Castle Vendor, there is the Punch Drunk. This is the named Douglas and Harding mask with that extra 20% headshot damage. You can also put a headshot mod on here as well. So right now, Punch Drunk, Castle, Settlement. And really, I mean, besides that, there's nothing else to mention too much. Yeah, everything else is pretty bad. I mean, even this Walker Harris, great attribute, great attributes to drop, but the wrong attributes. So we have weapon handling, which is it's pretty nice, but it's weapon handling. Who wants that? And then repair skills, again, no one wants that either. But honorable mention, this infantry MG5 comes with strained. Strained is perfect for one of these weapons. All you need to do is switch off that health damage for damage to armor, and you should be good to go. All right, Castle is done. Now let's go over to DZ East. And our last Dark Zone of the video, Dark Zone East. And today she has the Good Times. Now the Good Times is the named M60 that comes with perfect fast hands. Now this one also crit hit damage. I would probably recalibrate the crit hit damage off for damage to armor, and then you're good to go. As far as these other items are concerned, I mean, there's future initiative with repair skills, but I mean, that's, you could get something better from Countdown. The Good Times would be the only thing to look at over here, DZ East. All right, our last stop is going to be the theater. And our last vendor of Washington, D.C. being the theater. Now, again, there's really not much to recommend here as well. The only thing is the Calibre. This is the named, I believe it's a Super 90, right? Yeah, the named Super 90 with perfect jazz hands. And it comes with rate of fire. Again, I would not use rate of fire. I'd probably go with damage to targets at a cover. Now, the shotgun hits stupid hard. So I would probably try it out. Even with that perfect fast hands, you could have a lot of fun with this. I don't know. But anyways, that's the only thing to talk about here at the theater. Everything else is pretty bad, to be honest. Okay. So that is it for Washington, D.C. I'm not going to edit or anything else. There are only 2 vendors left, and they are at the Haven Settlement. So if you haven't already, please support the channel by subscribing, hit that thumbs up, support the video, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. We do Division content every single day, so make sure you ring that notification bell. Now let me just see really quick what Marco has. All right. So the only thing I would say to take a look at would be the Hanayu gloves. The Hanayu gloves have status effects and skill haste on here, so you could go 2 different ways. You could go skill damage status effects, or you could go skill damage skill haste. But either way, you have both options right here. So at Marco, you can pick up the Hanayu gloves. That is perfect for your skill builds. And finally, our last vendor of the video, Roy Benitez. But wait, you gotta pet the dog. Oh, I forgot to pet Ransom. Oh no, I forgot to pet Ransom over there at the castle. I'm gonna have to go back. All right, so for this dog, you have to pet him twice. The first interaction's just a normal pet, but then the second one is random. Let's see. See what we have this week. Little pacing action. Okay. Oh, hey, there he goes. Hey. All right, Roy Benitez, last vendor.
Hey, agent.
Og with sledge. Nope. MG5. Nope. Nope. Dude. All right. Yeah, there's nothing here. I wouldn't recommend any of these. That's a rainbow Douglas and Harding. Yeah, I'm good. All right.
Thanks.
That's it for your weekly vendor resets and must-buys. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up, support by subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and let's go pet Ransom. All right, so before my ears bleed from this loud music, let's pet Ransom. Hey, what's going on, Ransom? How you doing? Now, because Ransom's sitting here, the only animation is wagging its little bitty tail. But if you can catch Ransom at different locations at the settlement, she'll actually do different interactions. Let's see. Yeah, it's the exact same interaction twice. Okay. So you're going to have to catch Ransom in different parts of this settlement to get Ransom to do different animations. But all right, there you go. I pet both dogs. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Kamikazevondoom here. Peace.